This is Bumper to Bumper TV.
At one time in the not-too-distant past, the Toyota Prius, a hybrid, was the darling of environmentalists who wanted clean cars with high fuel mileage, which in those days meant anything in the mid-30 mile-per-gallon range. Admittedly less than stylish when introduced in 2000, it morphed into something a little larger by 2004 with better fuel economy, claiming 43 miles to the gallon in city driving. Now, there's the 2010 version introduced at the Detroit Auto Show.
Not only is this the most fuel-efficient midsize in the segment, it is also the highest mileage car sold in America.
And that is what Toyota is trying to sell these days. A midsize, not a compact, that is green, so to speak. So when we get a chance to put one through its paces in the Orlando area, a couple of things were immediately apparent. Driving in the typical American style of heavy-footing it on an expressway, the new Prius delivered somewhat less than promised. And by the way, the horizontal readout instrument panel on this car can create a bit of information overload, but it can be modified to suit your taste. Now, back to the car. With a smaller and thus lighter battery and using one of 3 available driving modes, the Prius can be nursed along in city driving to deliver better fuel economy, even though it's 100 pounds heavier than the previous model. So how much difference will judicious driving deliver?
The full range. I mean, we've got people that have, on some of our test drives, at journalist events have gotten, quite a bit more than the 50. And of course, I think the EPA rating system has changed. Our sense of it is that, we're going to be right in that 50, and we're confident that we're going to be able to get that. And in real-world driving, in all conditions, 50 is going to be a good number. And we think it's an important number.
With other manufacturers in the hybrid segment, Toyota had to come up with some engineering innovations for the Prius. For 2010, the rear roofline has been raised to create more interior space. However, visibility through the rear window is hampered by a stabilizing bar for the hatchback. The cargo compartment has also been expanded, and 4-wheel disc brakes are now standard. The high-end Touring model offers an upgraded interior, a roof-mounted solar panel that activates a fan to cool the interior when parked under the hot sun, and for the first time, a sunroof. With these and several other optional features, Toyota is hoping to permanently move the Prius from being a niche car to a mainstream consideration in the smaller, leaner auto world of the future. This is Greg Morrison.